All right, welcome back to episode 8, Race Ready, Road to Boulder. Yeah. All right, so now that the marathons are out of the way, now I'm getting back into 100% full swing of the Ironman training, half Ironman training. And the one thing that I neglected in the 4 weeks that I was busy doing these 2 marathons was swimming. Before the run, I was thinking, all right, I'm gonna do a lot of swimming to keep my cardio up. I can keep my legs fresh. I don't need to do the bike. Maybe sprinkle some runs here and there. But then that all changed because after the first marathon, one thing that I feared was not having my legs conditioned to all of the pounding that is required when you're running 26.2 miles. So I figured my cardio was good. I didn't have to worry about my cardio. So I figured, okay, well, let's just stick to running. And I'm glad that I did because, the recovery time recovery time from the marathons was very minimal, and which is good. I didn't want to be limping around for a week. And now today was the first day going back into swimming. And man, I am my rhythm is off, my swimming cardio is off, my muscular endurance for swimming all in the shoulders is off. I mean, it's pretty bad, but I'm 10 weeks out. I really got to start focusing on the swimming because it's like starting all over again, So before the marathon, I was doing sets of 500 meters, multiple sets. So it's definitely a big change in the last 4 weeks. So I got back into jiu-jitsu last night. That was the first time in 4 weeks. So my body is not sore at all from training. So all in all is good, but I definitely need to start focusing more on swimming. So see you guys soon. All right, welcome back. So it has been a long day. I've gone swimming for an hour. I rode the bike for an hour. And then a friend of mine came over. We did jiu-jitsu for 45 minutes. So I am extremely tired. My body is tired. So before I call it a day, it's still sunny outside. It's, I think, 7 o'clock p.m. Excuse the loud road next to us. But I'm going to explain this portion of the video here before I get out in the street. But at the end of the day, when I think that my day is over, I still have other responsibilities that I need to take care of. And you probably can hear the other responsibilities whining at the moment. Yeah, he's excited. So let me see if we can... So, at the end of the day, even though I'm tired, Mr. Dozy here still has to work out. So I'm going to show you some things that we do in the street. We live in a very empty road, so we can play out in the street. But I'll show you what we do daily so that we can challenge his cardio and challenge his brain at the same time. All right. I hear you. Let's go. Come on. All right, Dozer, come. Good boy, come. Good boy. All right, so as you can see, there's no roads or no cars coming and no cars coming. So out. Good boy. All right, so this is the game that we play. Sit. That's a good boy. Good sit. So now what I'll do is I will throw the ball or the Kong down the road. Okay, again, there's no cars coming. And then Mr. Dozy here is sitting. And then what I'll do is I will walk away. And then I will call Commando. Dozer, Commando! And he should be appearing right there. He is. Good boy. No, good boy. Now we're going to turn. That's a good boy. Sit. Nice. And break. Good boy. So we'll do this over and over and over, and you know, challenge his cardio, challenge his brain. And again, no cars coming, so we keep it safe, but definitely we'll be out here for a good half hour or so, getting him tired. And the benefits of him playing out in the street is that he gets his nails trimmed for free. So at the end of the day, again, when I think I'm done, his day just starts. Good boy. Good boy, come. Good boy. Out. Come. Goes. Good boy, sit. That's a good boy. Boy. Goes, commando. Goes, commando. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. Come. Dozer, commando. No. Sit. Come. Good boy. Dozer, commando. Sit. Good boy. Down. Good boy. Down. Good boy. Right. Good boy. All right, welcome back to the video series. I hope you enjoyed the video of my dog's workout. You know, we got to make sure that we keep him physically and mentally challenged so that way we can keep his energy levels low. If we forget to work him out, that energy starts to build and he becomes extremely hyper. And even at his old age of 10 years old, I think 11 now, 11 years old, he is still high active. So yeah, that is a daily thing. So we're always playing fetch with him and challenging his brain on just being able to remember all the commands and being obedient. So that's that, to give you a little insight of the backstory. And what I wanted to share was, or is, a story of Adley. Adley, the person who I'm running this half Ironman with in Colorado, in Boulder, he called me with some questions. And all the questions that he was asking me, I had the information because of my experience, but it was all those questions all the questions he was asking was all the questions that I had on my first time doing my Ironman. And I wish I had someone that I can call with experience So I had to do a lot of reading. So now that I have this experience, he's now calling me asking for this experience, and I feel good that I can share my experiences and my knowledge with him. All the things tri-suits, wetsuits, bike, storage, nutrition, a lot of different questions. And as he's asking me all these questions, I'm thinking, how do I know all this stuff? It's just the experience from, obviously the last Ironman. So all these experiences, build this knowledge, and it's just, it feels good being able to give back. He made a comment, he goes, I can read and I can look this stuff up and eventually know it, but it just feels good asking you because you've lived it. And like I said, I'm happy to share the experience and the knowledge. So I had a great conversation with him. I really don't even like being on the phone, but we're on the phone for close to an hour, just going back and forth with questions and answers. So I was very, very happy to share all that with him. And what else? Updates. All right. There is 2 unchecked boxes in my checklist. I need to get a wetsuit, and I need to buy or make a decision on whether I'm going to fly to Colorado or if I'm going to drive to Colorado. Haven't made that decision yet, but I will need to make it by next week. And I don't know, I think flying is much easier. Boom, get there, get back. But my other dog is 14 years old, and I would feel guilty leaving my dog to someone and have them responsible with my old dog. I don't want anything unfortunate to happen while we're away, so I need to take her to Colorado. So that's why I need to drive. So we need to make that decision real quick. And with the wetsuit, I need to see if there's a store around here that I can put wetsuits on, ask questions, experiment. I don't know. I just need to find a different avenue than I did last Ironman. The last Ironman, I just went to the website, didn't know what I was reading, looked good, kind of expensive, thought it was good, and the wetsuit was amazing. It was a Roka wetsuit. It was great, but I needed more knowledge on what type of wetsuit to get, and that was I think the biggest flaw in the Ironman in October. I covered that in all the videos before. So those are the 2 check marks that I need for this half Ironman. Other than that, everything is set, ready to go, and so we'll see you next week.